You can like Trump, you can hate Trump, but can Trump make you money? We'll take a look. We're about 6 weeks into the Trump train. It's moving quite fast, as everybody knows. This is not a political show. We deal with investments. And the simple question is, can Trump, as your money manager, make you any money? Not very clear. You might say, I should take all my stocks and bonds, sell them, buy gold, and hide under a rock, but that's probably not practical. So now the question is, what do? You're looking at the markets, which are at an all-time high. At least that's the Dow Jones. Not every stock is at an all-time high. There's probably more room to run with some of the mid-cap and smaller stocks. Europe has certainly not made a full recovery. So what does Trump mean when he talks about economic recovery? He came out with his first budget. What's the budget say? It talks about $50 billion more for the military. Good for people that own military stocks, Boeing, Lockheed, Raytheon, those kinds of companies. He wants to cut back on some social services. He wants to repeal Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, which could have an adverse impact on certain insurance companies, on certain hospital corporations around the United States, although we haven't seen it yet. HCA, one of the big hospital companies in the United States, has continued to do well. What does Trump mean, or what does it mean for you when he comes out with these plans and announcements? I would say interest rates at some point have to go up, which is bad for stocks, bad for bonds, good for people living on fixed income, maybe older people that roll over CDs and the like. I think also Trump is going to be a deficit spender, at least initially, when he's talking about infrastructure, $1 trillion for infrastructure. That could mean good news for, say, a company like General Electric, General Motors, the companies that supply the heavy industry to roads, bridges, trains, airports, whatever you're talking about. At the same time, there is confidence in the economy. You see it in the stock market. You might also see it in some of the companies themselves that continue to hit new highs. I would be cautious at these levels. Nothing goes up forever. And you want to be, at some point, you want to get some profit out of a market that's gone up as high as this one. That's all the time we have this week on The Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you. It cannot take care of itself.